Welcome to the show. We will begin in just a moment. Alright, let us begin. Wheels are hot. We are here at World Finals 18. Brand new track from not too long ago, about a week or a few days ago. Let me know how the stream quality is. I've been having some FPS problems ever since selling my Radeon 7. So, if I need to turn down stream quality settings, please let me know. And yep, with this beta, this is called release candidate. So we are very near to release. In fact, this time tomorrow, CRD 2.0 should be live on the BeamNG Beam Monsters website. That's cool. I notice whenever I look this way, I get pretty bad FPS, not gonna lie. And I cannot tell why. Yeah, it's whenever I look that way, I get mad frame dips. $1050 Ti putting in a solid effort. You're not wrong. Rip. Alright, so a couple of updates to the Hot Wheels body. One, I can now do this. Yoink. If you remember in the testing videos, I couldn't do that because the wing would fall off. But now we can have a tailgateless Team Hot Wheels truck. How does the game's dust not have a stroke? Because this map was just updated to fix that, and there was a hotfix released in BeamNG that should have also fixed some of that. However, that hotfix has introduced new issues that are only on when running with dynamic reflection. And I don't think I am, so we don't have to deal with that for this stream. So that's good. Will is just saying do impossible stunts for the sake of it, and it's hilarious. Calculated. Into the wall. Yeah, Team Hot Wheels are really cool. This is the 50th anniversary edition, obviously. It's got the triple split skin, got the red and blue side on the one, got the red and gold on the other, and the orange stripe in the middle. Other changes to this beta include changes to the Gordon headers. They should now be fully working. If we go up here, we got two sets of Gordon headers. regular, and angled. I'm not sure if there's a hotfix being uploaded that I didn't get in time for the stream, but here's what they look like. They're no longer no material or missing the tip or broken. So these, of course, go on bad company. But you can put them on any truck. Another exhaust pipe change is that the zoomies should now properly fit and not clip any bodies. A small change, but I guess a significant one. Ripperoni. I'm gonna try lowering my game settings to normal because this really is bad. Grass density low. I already have shadows turned off. Whenever I look at the other truck over there, I can't load that many 4K tire textures, man. It's just too much for old Beam right here. Oh well. $8K textures. There is some 8K trucks. There's a Black Pearl that I know that does have remapped 8K textures. It's insane. Update comes out tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So this same time tomorrow, it should be out. Alright, let's go ahead and park this truck up and move over to You're Just Bad. This is a new truck for my meme pack, and it is quite something. It's got Gordon headers, but they are upturned. These are the hater Gordons. They are much louder. They spit a lot more flames. You have GG Easy on the bed, on the back, tailgate. And then we have Mission Failed, you'll get them next time on the hood. Barbecue headers, that's pretty much what these are. They always spew smoke at you. And another thing, look at the fuel tank. I've increased its size to 250 liters. That is a high capacity fuel tank option. So the standard fuel tank is 80 liters, right? This is 250, more than double. So if you thought you could last a full tank without damage before, try it now. Not only is the truck heavier now, at least from the start, it is way more longer lasting. Yo mama truck in the meme pack when? I feel like that's a deja vu moment. Like I've been asked that before. On stream. Like what? And by you, what the heck? Are you a time traveler? Are you a wizard? Do a deja vu? How do you just do a deja vu? Just drift? Alright, I gotta fix this. Hot Wheels, you look cool, but you gotta go. For the sake of FPS. There we go, that's better. Oh yes, you gotta look at the hood. Is GB new B-Gamer skin maker? I guess so. For text gradients, we're just one line away from a B-Gamer maker. Who is Joe? Joe Biden. I get it. Joe Hayden. Came here for my last Beam vid. Welcome. How are you doing? Stop asking me to do a double backflip. This map, it's not possible to do one on. The ramps are not steep enough. That's my best double backflip attempt. Alright, we've taken a look at the normal stuff, but there's some new stuff to look at that I have been working on. And for that we will need to take a look at the torque curve app. What this does is it shows us our engine power in raw numbers, so it'll be very easy to compare. I'll make it a little bit bigger so that you can potentially see better. Alright, so if you look here, look at this engine. It's making 1400 foot-pounds of torque, 1800 horsepower. That's because it's using my twin screw supercharger. I've shown this off before, but there are other intake options. If we look here, we have the regular 871 blower, that's the old supercharger. But we do have two fake options. Why are they fake? Well, that's because the engine model does not change because too much effort. But they do behave how they are. So fake ProCharger is a vastly different kind of supercharger that's a belt-driven turbocharger. And this means that we get a lot more boost, but only high in the rev range. You can see here, we get 1337 foot-pounds of torque. That is done on purpose for the beam. And we get almost 1900 horsepower now. So with the fake ProCharger, you get more wheel speed, but you get less down-load torque. So it's a trade-off. It's a different way of driving the CRD. This supercharger option is only available on the Ford engine. Yeah, Jacob, if you don't stop, you are going to be put in timeout. Be quiet. I can't do a double anything on this map. Or at least I'm not going to prioritize doing that. But you can see there, that was a good example where down low, like below 6,000 RPM, you don't have much go. But once you get above it, you have all the go in the world. We also have, take a look at this. We have ourselves a fake turbocharger. Now again, it's fake because the engine model does not change, but it does perform like a turbo. We build boost slowly, but we build a lot of boost, and we get a lot more torque from it. You can see we actually drop a little bit in horsepower, but we gain substantially in torque. So that means you can leave it in second gear just all the time, and not really feel the effect of being bogged down as easily. And we can tune this turbocharger. Our stock power figures are 1557 foot-pounds torque, 1410 horsepower, right? Let's see what happens if we increase the turbine RPMs. So increase turbine RPM to max here. Let's see what that power figure jumps up to. That power figure now jumps up to 2200 horsepower, 3200 foot-pounds of torque. So, actually insane numbers right there. But again, it takes a while to build that boost up. But you have some insane tuning capabilities now with this adjustable add-ons pack I'm working on. There's also a version of the fake turbocharger that I call the insanely fake turbocharger, available for the Blaze engine. It lets you get 500 pounds of boost and 30,000 horsepower. It's a little bit insane. It wouldn't work on this map at all, though. Speed and power. We zoom in. Burritos are coming to Beam. That needs a whole new chassis though, because it just does not fit any normal chassis. Like the vids, thank you. Welcome MJ Productions, you didn't miss one this time. B-Gamer is not making anything anymore. There is one more truck to take a look at. And here it is. It is Maximum Destruction. And we knew this was coming. I've already shown it off in previous testing videos, but what I haven't shown off is for my adjustable add-ons pack. I brought the ZF axles back. Look at this. A 1.16 feature. Back in the game. So I have buffed these. These are not just placed on just because. These should be stronger than the old CRD 1.16, 1.15 days. They're a little bit wobbly. These are labeled as vintage parts. Use them at your own discretion. You need to put on all the vintage parts for them to work properly, but they do work. Look at this. If you don't put on all vintage parts, you get some odd shaking. Yeah, now we can have accurate Bigfoots again. We can have accurate Max Ds. And let's go ahead and give these a bit of a sidewall test. With the old CRD, they were mega weak when it came to sidewall impacts. The new update fixes that to a good degree. Let's see how these old axles are. I have buffed their strength, but let's see if they are really up to the task. So far, they're holding up pretty well. Let's see this. Landed right on the back corner, no problem. And look at that, we landed right on the side tires without having them break off. So ZFs are significantly buffed from what they were before. You can actually use them. They are still old gearing though, so You might have unrealistically high top speeds. Like, look at this. First gear gets us to 65 miles an hour. You can tune that out slightly, but it's just something to keep in mind. Look at that. Nothing broke. Very nice. Now there is one problem with these, and it's because steering has changed so much since 1.15, 1.16, with all the hydros and stuff being put in game. It is that the steering arms for the old axles here are invisible. You can see there's nothing steering that knuckle, and the forelinks are also off by like 3 inches. But you don't need to worry about that. They work. I don't know if this song is copyrighted, so let's move to the next. Shame, because it's a good song, too. We zoomin'. This song also gets me copyrighted sometimes. What is going on? This one doesn't. This one's good. Oh lord, he's zooming. And see, we can break off a tire if we are bad. So they're not indestructible. You can't put these on just to win everything and say you're indestructible, because you're not. It's just much more resilient from the old 1.16 days. Let's go ahead and change maps. And we should be good to do so because this track is only FPS crush cars. Another track I want to look at is Houston. Houston should have got a revamp. There's also these. Let's go ahead and do one of these by Hawk. Ah, that's a classic picture. Max D Gold. And I'll drive another Max D in a minute, but first there is some updates for the other engines I'm working on. That's right. There's not only the Ford and Merlin engines available to drive anymore. If you've been paying attention, you'll know there's at least 2 really cool engines coming to Beam. If we go to test, I have the amazing test skin. And this test skin is amazing, let me tell you. Why is that? Because if we strip this truck, we can see that is a brand new engine. That is a 994 cubic inch V12, naturally aspirated. It makes almost 2,000 horsepower stock. It is pretty insane. Listen to that. That sounds pretty cool. This is using both Fmod and automation sounds in conjunction with each other to get the best of both worlds. Goldberg, someone might make a skin for that. There's not one yet as far as I'm aware. And you can see the extended fuel tank on this truck as well. And it kind of needs it for this engine, because this engine being huge and a V12 with more cylinders, it'll just actually eat through the normal fuel tank in like, 1 minute of running. Can't have Maxi without Goldberg? I mean, we can. We don't have it right now. I don't have it right now. Someone's got to make it. It would be entirely inaccurate, but someone will make it because it's the right body. Funny thing about the MSEC is that with my lowly 1050 Ti right now, I could not do it. I could not host it, so I need to get a better video card before the next series starts. Also, I'm surprised how little people have realized that test on the flags is upside down, and that's done on purpose for the meme. Chaos to the max is the best. Ripperoni. Let's not forget the other engine here. We go to the orange test machine. I have a 662 cubic inch big block, also naturally aspirated. And this engine model, I think, looks spectacular. Look at this. It's chrome, it's got the red wires, intake's cool. That's a cool looking engine. Too bad the sounds are like slightly muffled. Oh well. Maybe if I combine automation and BeamNG sounds like I did with the V12, that would fix that issue. Now you can see the power figures, 900 foot-pounds of torque, but we do get 1400 horsepower. So competitive horsepower, but low torque. Thankfully, I've tuned this truck to be able to handle that lower torque, so it revs higher by default with the adjustable torque converter that's in the gearbox. Engine sounds are pretty good. You missed 20 bucks on Steam. What is it on Humble Bundle? You might be able to save a few dollars if you get it on Humble Bundle. Coolant getting hot. Truck's about to expire. This truck does run with my adjustable radiator, so you could make the radiator stronger, but I made it weaker on purpose because this is a less powerful engine. It doesn't need too much power. Oh, we won't even overheat it anyways. We're done. I will drive Overkill. This whole stream won't just be me showing off my trucks. Overkill Evolution looks so good. Too bad if you run with dynamic reflections turned on, there's a massive bug with BeamNG's lighting system as a whole, where it will turn off reflections if you turn the truck off or on. With any truck with lights, like headlights, the reverse light here, a little reverse thing on the back, or chassis lights like Overkill here, will disable reflections on the body when the truck is on. Only when you have dynamic reflections turned on, though. It's pretty odd. And it even does it for official BeamNG vehicles too, so that will be hotfixed. Overkill Vevolution. Are you having a stroke there, brother? Are you okay? Should you see a doctor? Clown Games is just lost completely. It's hilarious. He has no idea what we're talking about. W2 volts. Predator, we need the diesel engine. We'll get on that, brother. Drive no problem. I feel like you've asked that before. Just for you? No. Got him good. Ian Phillips, or Ian Phipps. I remember you. How are you doing, Bluther? OBS disconnected me for no reason. I really have no idea what happened. It should be fixed though. Let me know. Scarlet Bandit will definitely be an MGM pack because that's the pack that has the Kraken Expedition body. So it makes sense for it to be in that pack. Think for a second. Bluther, you can do this. Next truck, what do you guys want to see? I have other trucks to show you if you want, that I've done. But we could do regular trucks if you prefer. Kraken? Oh yeah, I remember someone asking for that. KFA 3. Maximum disappointment wear. Nah, we'll do Kraken. It is a very cool body. What about Indianapolis, India? Here's Kraken in all of its glory. Take a look at this. If you look, it is a fully custom mold. It's not just sitting on top of the Escalade body. Amazing job. Maximum destruction. I have a feeling somebody will make a bad meme truck for that. Squid truck. That's you. Squid Squad. You know, when I was first getting on Discord and stuff, my default emoji was the squid. I don't know why. So I guess I was the first Squid Squad member? Question mark? I really have no idea. If you want to see Gravedigger, you gotta make a Gravedigger body first. We don't have one in game yet. Haha, funny joke. There goes the head. Gravedigger body not coming until 2090. No. Right now I'm testing to see how the roof behaves, because I saw some early reports for a Kraken that the roof could get stuck into the chassis. And let's just make sure that that's all fixed before release here. Rip. Looks like it breaks off fine there. Chaos, you need to be quiet there. That is not a good thing. Depending on who you ask. Everything seems to be breaking fine. Maximum erection sponsored by Viagra. Oh my god. Someone's gonna do that now. You can't stop them. Oh my god. Chat is having a fever dream with this. Calculated. Well, not really calculated, I did that on purpose. Maximum deduction. Like, you're not a Gravedigger, you get 100 points deduction. Gravedigger wins. Body seems to be breaking excellently. Very nice job. Minimum eruption. You're just saying dumb stuff now. But you know someone's gonna make every one of those trucks you make. Or come up with. Let's go ahead and swap to one of the Scarlet Bandits, since someone asked for that in the past. Oh. There's a lot of cars with Scarl in the name. Let's do the newest one here. It's all blackout one. Lady Bounty Hunter. I mean, you're not wrong. You're just incorrect. This truck looks so good. It's a cool truck. I'd have to imagine this is going to be in the MGem pack. It looks like it will require the Blaze pack though, because it uses the Parsec extension chassis. So, one thing I should make absolutely clear in the final days of CRD 2.0 being in beta is that you will have to remove the old CRD add-on pack. It no longer exists. It has been merged with the main CRD mod. If you leave the old add-on pack in and get issues and report about them, you are just bad. You're worse than the I'm just bad truck. Every other truck pack will work to an extent, but they will have texture problems. In fact, I can show you. I will spawn up one of Coda's trucks right here. Let's do Raminator, ammunition. Oh, there's a lot of things with RAM. If we spawn RAM here, spawn new, you'll see what I mean. It'll work, but it'll have some texture problems. You can see the chassis is all orange. It is very much not supposed to be. And the suspension, orange. Sway bars, orange. Forelinks, orange. That's not supposed to look like that. So they will need to be updated and, you know, fixed for 2.0. No material truckware. Actually, that's a good point. Because the main mod is so big now, it's getting to like 1.3 gigabytes. What we did is we actually removed the old legacy trucks from the pack. So that's your BeamNG, that's your Grip All, that's your Nomi, that's your Hirochi, that's your Doge Destruction. They're all removed, but they are not going to be deleted. They are coming out in their own pack called CRD Classics. So that makes room for people who still want the old trucks, but you'll need to download them separately now. Speaking of old trucks, I'm also going to be coming out with a sound mod that brings back the old CRD sounds. Unfortunately, I cannot show you because doing so breaks all the sounds from my other engines, so I didn't have it loaded up for the stream. But it is the old CRD 1.15 sounds coming back in my own sounds pack. So if you don't like any of the new sounds, then you can go back to how it used to be. Chaos 7 Max, good luck with that, considering Voodoo is owned by HP. And KV2 is a still completely existing video card brand that will definitely suit you. Adri, hell yeah, Bluther, you gotta get that moan somehow. You know what I think you should do, Beam Monsters? You should get the Gravedigger body in game. When can we get that? Trucks will not overheat as fast in 2.0, you are correct. But if you still don't like how the engine heats up, if we go to the radiator option, I have made an adjustable radiator here, so we can change when the fans turn on, how strong those fans are, how much coolant is in the radiator, and how effective it is. So there's a little bit of tuning capability here. If here we have radiator, we increase cooling capacity to say 100. Cooling strength to say 50,000 or so, up from like the 39,000. And fan turn on temperature, lower that, and increase the fan speed just a little bit. You know, that's not a crazy radiator tune, but it should keep our temperatures more under control. The adjustable add-ons pack coming out the same day as CRD 2.0. Little Tiger, I have no idea what pack that's in, and I probably don't have it updated, so no. One truck I do want to test. I actually have two trucks on this body that I need to test the chassis paint for? If we go up here, Marquee Jester Two-Face on the Kraken body. Let's take a look at the chassis here. Before, it was pink with some odd white patches because of a broken UV. That has been fixed. I have fixed that. That's very good to see. Very good of Mike to get the files in place last minute before the stream. Now Marquee Jester, Bounty Hunter, looking good, with no more issues. I gave it a darker pink than what I had before. I think it looks good. Who is Marquee Jester, you want to know? Well, too bad. Marquee Jester will get to know you first. Got him good. Grip. Marquee Jester is just a meme of the channel, yeah. And this truck will be available in the gameboy3800 meme pack out the same day as CRD 2.0. The other truck I need to take a look at is the Ocean Bluthers truck. This has a special blue chassis that I think I fixed. Everything looks good there. Very nice. Ah yes, Ocean Bluthers. Ocean Bluther. Take me by the bluther, lead me to the bluther that you bluther stand. It's just the bluther meme. Ah yes, bluther. The hood says, ah yes, bluther. I like this song. Bluther Jr. when? That's a good question, actually. You'll have to ask Marquee Jester. Gage, be quiet. R-rated truck? I want to make a donation to the Beam Monsters website at some point and have a truck called Iron Reaver be made, one that's all gore, like Freddy Krueger with his, you know, sword fingers, whatever they call it, the Reaver. It would be cool, like rusty blood. You can't say no if I donate, Bluther. MJ Productions, yeah, please stop. Getting annoying. If I don't respond to it after 100 times, it's probably not funny. ScoobyDoo? Yeah, you're right. Let's drive ScoobyDoo. Either one. 2020 should be CRD 3. There we go, CRD 3 ScoobyDoo. Got the tail, got the tag, got the ears, got the collar. We got the everything. Raggy. The old ScoobyDoo cartoon was made on a budget of a bread sandwich with maybe a hint of peanut butter. Now though, they actually seem pretty good, even if they are, you know, getting remade like everything else. Like next year there's Scoob, right? And then there's the new Tom and Jerry movie. What else is there that's being remade that's from like classic times? Howdy, how you doing? Ghostbusters, yeah, you're right. That was recently remade. Not for the better, I don't think. That's a little bit odd. How did I break the roof without breaking the ear? Beam Monsters, Jedi Present, somebody, are you seeing this? Maybe that should be poked. His roof is definitely broken. It's definitely pushed back a good foot. I wonder, can I get the cab to break off but have the ear still be in place? Probably not without rolling over and breaking the ear anyways. Calculated. No, we can't test if the ear would have stayed in place. Oh well. Still something to look into, maybe. The ear not being fully mapped to the roof. Brake group. Or something, I really don't know what happened there. Do I like jazz in the meme pack? Sadly, there's no B-movie trucks in the meme pack. Maybe next update. Although that's not really a channel meme, that's just a general meme, so probably not. Is there Goldberger team mints? Not yet. I imagine it won't take long for some people to make them, though. We do have ScoobyDoo? What makes you think that? I have no idea what gives you that idea. No idea at all. None at all. Almost calculated. Rip. Before we leave, I have one more truck to show you. Yes. We have what a bot, a robot looking at the I'm not a robot CAPTCHA thing, wondering what on earth do I do. With Hail Claptrap on the hood, and on the back we have Gravedigger body in-game win. Ah yes, this tune uses my vintage 4-speed automatic gearbox. For those who don't like shifting. Bot ban. Not yet. Not this bot. Turn what up? You gotta be specific. I'll give everything a slight volume increase, just for you, in the closing moments of the stream. A loud truck now. Yes, I know the volume, but the volume to what? I've got the volume to the game and the volume to the music, completely separate. Whatever happened to the Stubby Bus Boy? Well, you see, BeamNG update 0.20 happened, and there actually was 0.19 that happened, and sadly he couldn't make it. Maybe it's been updated since, I don't know. I just know that I don't have it again yet. That's my favorite monster truck, Metal Militia. Look in the description for the FAQ. I have one more thing to show everybody before today's stream ends. It's a trailer for something I've been working on. I do hope you enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see all of you in the future.